What is good, YouTube? It's your boy BDB, and today I have a video I want to talk about. Obviously, it's going on in college football. If you did not hear what happened, Nico, the starting QB at Tennessee, he was released from the Tennessee football team because he wanted more NIL money, and Tennessee said, well, if you want more money, we can't really give it to you. And Nico said, if you don't give it to me, then I'm just going to leave. And Tennessee basically told him goodbye, and he was dismissed from the team, and he hit the transfer portal. And there were many speculations of where could Nico go. And he couldn't go to a team in the SEC because apparently there's a rule that if you transfer from SEC team to SEC team, you have to sit out a year. So Nico, obviously, he doesn't want to sit out his sophomore year. So Nico has committed to the University of UCLA. So now Nico will take his talent from the SEC conference to the Big Ten conference, and he will be a UCLA Bruin. Now, what do I think about this move? I mean, it's a pretty good pickup for UCLA. Now, for Nico, it's bad. But for UCLA, this is great because now you have a great QB. Well, not even a great QB. You have a pretty good QB now, in Nico. And Nico, yes, he did take Tennessee to the playoffs against Ohio State, and we've seen what happened. He got the absolute brakes beat off of him, got his helmet cracked, everything like that. But then there were speculations of will Nico go to, like a Big 10, Big 12 or whatever. And me personally, I was like, if he's not going to SEC, then he's most likely going to go to a Big 10 because in my opinion, the Big 10 conference is like one of the best conferences in college football. I don't think I think it's the best conference in college football, in my opinion. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh no, it's the SEC. But for right now, Big 10 is the best. I'll say that. Let me say that. Right now, Big 10 is the best. Historic-wise, I would still give it to the SEC. And the only reason why is because Alabama is carrying that conference. But if I really want to be real right now, Big 10 is really making an uprise right now. But with that being said, Nico, you better hope you have a good year at UCLA, man. Because the stuff you said about Tennessee, about them not being a good offense, is crazy. A lot of people were saying y'all were top 3 offense in college football. You were top 3 offense. And you're saying that this team, and this is where you start to cook yourself because you start talking, saying, oh yeah, nah. Tennessee, they ain't had that good of an offense. Now, we're going to see what you can. Now, that puts a lot more now, you shouldn't have pressure. But this is going to put a lot more stuff on you when you go to UCLA because now we're like, okay, well, if Tennessee's offense doesn't work, then UCLA's offense should be good. It should be good. And then you and your family are saying it has nothing to do with NIL. Yes, it does. Yes, it does, because that's literally what the report was saying, was that you got released because you wanted more NIL money from booster clubs. That's why. You literally wanted more NIL money. And then you say it's not because of NIL. What else is it then? If it's not because of NIL, then why'd you leave Tennessee? That's my question. But for UCLA, the team, that's a good pickup. But for Nico, this is bad for you. It gives you a bad look. It gives you a really bad look. Because now teams are like, this guy's only in it for the money. So unless you really tear it up at UCLA, you got a bad look on your name, man. You got a bad look. So that's going to consist of this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll have some more stuff coming out for you. And yeah, my bad if I was, taking a long time to post. I had college about to end. I got my exams and everything like that. And plus I got to get ready for trying to get back with basketball and everything. So I'm going to be like very, very gone sometimes. So